Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Sa. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro.
Was a week got a dog as a kid.
Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Sa. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro.
Absolutely fucking towed up.
Yeah, baby. All right. Us.
Sa.
Welcome to Feed 'em, brah. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing sound effects.
Ratatata.
Diddlin, diddlin, dun, dun, diddlin, diddlin, dun, dun. And now it's time for Feed 'em, brah.
Was that an original? Did you just come
It
up with
was,
that
yeah. I
little-
was trying to channel something, but nothing was coming to me.
Sort of. It sounded Wild World of Sports for a second, but then
Yeah. I don't know.
liked
It's,
it.
I'm a bit, like I mentioned before the podcast, I'm a bit fucking sleepy here at my house this afternoon.
Oh well.
I reckon you're pretty bloody worn out as well, mate. So this might be...
couple of riffs to light the fire.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when my
Yep.
brain's working at half speed, it's actually better.
Yeah. We can't keep delivering this on again, off again. We didn't even have a sauna this time.
No, I went yesterday.
Oh, did you go sauna again?
I did, yeah.
How was it in there solo?
It was fucking awesome.
What light color did you choose?
I turned them off.
Oh shit. Okay, so you're getting no benefits.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I wasn't having it. No, maybe red actually, but I couldn't. The big light was on. I don't know if you can turn the big light off in the.
Oh, they won't fucking survive if they keep a big light on.
I know. Yeah,
In
you need
fucking
vibes in there.
Carlton, everyone's terrified of overhead lighting
Yeah.
in these inner Melbourne
I'm
suburbs.
fucking terrified.
People-
That's why I got
people-
the sunset lamp
If
going.
you get a bisexual in a sort of house in Fitzroy or whatever, and you turn, heaven forbid, a light that's on in the house on.
Yeah, ceiling
that-
light.
a ceiling light. They all sort of react like a Nosferatu.
Yeah, vampire in the sun.
Yeah. And they freak out and they go, no, and they go, it's really bad for their vibes.
The only problem I had at the sauna place yesterday is I got a bit stoned before I went, as is my want.
But you're losing all that different kind of hot box, brah.
Yeah, I know, but it's good. It's a nice bet. Like it is. It just helps me lock in, you know. But the problem is, like in the sauna, I'm fine. I'm in
Does
there.
that get you more high if you start dehydrating when you're stoned?
Possibly, yeah. Could be on something on fucking Dr. Hewitt.
I'm just worried about that. I'm worried about that sort of
No,
stuff.
I had plenty of water, but the only problem was I forgot that you have to speak to people on the way in, and not only people, hot chicks.
Yeah.
The chicks that work there are hot and they're
They
cool,
are.
and
They're
then
very-
we're like talking like I had to
sort
be
of
a
very,
normal
like,
person for a while.
Yeah, well put together.
Yeah.
Sort of wearing, it's not Gorman, but that sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Whatever the newer, cooler
She
version.
recognised
Gen
me,
Z
though.
Gorman. Oh, wow.
From the last time.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, she probably wondered where your partner was.
Yeah.
Okay. They split up. He didn't like the sauna.
Yeah.
We're not podcasting it today. She's like, okay, whatever you call it, man. I do not to, go back, but I do like the idea of a bi Fitzroy vampire.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well,
something in that.
there's a lot of them. They're out there, mate.
That's true.
I don't just think they're just an idea.
That's true.
They're very satanic.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's it go?
I must take my, you know how they have to have a bit of their dirt? They need dirt from now. Instead of a coffin, what do they sleep in?
My pronoun. I can't do a Dracula, so I can't.
No. Pronouns are what else do they fucking call them? Yeah, fuck.
Damn.
I should be better. I burned out with nos/ferratu.
Oh, that was good. I missed that. Nos/ferratu.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
What was Dracula's? That's his name.
Dracul. Yeah. Yeah, he's.
They
good.
are pretty like sexually ambiguous. I guess they're pretty horny vampires, actually.
Yeah. I guess Fitzroy vampires would be more sort of the Twilight style.
Yeah.
Sort of Edward Cullen style.
Yeah. Kind of gaunt.
Yeah.
Wearing a big T-shirt.
Yeah, maybe your Turak ones would be more sort of old school.
Yeah. Have to.
Old money.
Absolutely.
Sort of, yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, it's exciting to think about.
Yeah, there's a few bloodsuckers around here, mate.
You're not wrong, mate. Yeah.
I've been...
I want to suck your pussy, cock.
Yeah, that's good. There we go. Yeah. That's awesome.
Do I have permission to?
Well, vampires are big on consent.
Yeah,
you need to allow them into your house.
Well, would you let them
your
into
body.
the Fitzroy garage party?
Yeah, that's exactly
Please, the vibe is banging in there, bro. Let me in for a cut.
Remember, is that the Dracula movie where he always? It's the only thing I remember from the movie was he compliments a woman on her neck, not her neck, but like that part.
Yeah, they love décolletage.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. That's the word.
I mean, can you imagine? I mean, I quite like it as a part of the body. Imagine if that's where you eat, that's your food. You'd be fucking so horny for that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
You'd be like, especially back then, Victorian era.
Well, that's the
Heaven
only
forbid
bit
you
that's
see
showing.
Bit of that neck. You'd be like, fuck, what that neck do?
What that neck do?
Yeah.
What's it called? The negletage?
Décolletage. Maybe?
Décolletage.
I think. Rings a bell.
Yeah, something
It's
like
funny.
that.
It's a funny word to be horny about.
Yeah.
It's like a woman's neck.
It's just knowing the word sort of outs you as a creep.
Yeah, exactly. Tits or ass, man? I'm a décolletage guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when someone tells you the difference between what is it, a pedophile, and what's the other one, a hebephile?
Oh yeah.
Or a pederast.
Yeah.
Well, technically, you're like, all right. Well, technically, you're going to jail.
Yeah. I see a girl's neck. I'm like, I got a collarboner over here.
Yeah, that's it. That's the level we're functioning on.
No, it fucking gets.
That's a bloke you can trust. Someone who gets a collarboner over your shoulders.
Yeah. I got
not a guy who knows fucking Latin words about him.
Yeah. No, it's good. Yeah, collarbone. Yeah,
that's really good stuff.
Collarboned up. Yeah. Well,
the
we
new
got
Pope.
New Pope.
We went over that, didn't we?
I don't think we did. I don't think we got to the new Pope. Chicago Pope. Exciting.
Yeah. Well, you're a Catholic boy.
I am Catholic.
So this is big in your world.
Non-practicing, but yeah. My first thoughts, yuck.
An American Pope. American Pope. That sounds like a TV show.
Yeah.
Tonight on American Pope.
Yeah. Whoa, hey. Maybe we need to say a few Hail Marys first before we go to the kegger.
Frat boy Pope.
Yeah.
The conclave is just a big party.
Yeah, it's young American Pope. That's like his college years. Well, I think he sort of had those. I've seen a lot of people.
I saw some video. There was someone's mum's claiming to have rooted him or at least kissed him.
Kissed him at uni. Yeah. Not bad, bro.
That'd be sick. Imagine if you imagine rooting the Pope.
Yeah. Would that put you in a better or worse place to get into heaven?
Well,
it's
on
him, really.
It's on him, yeah.
It's on him. He's got to figure out what he did. He's supposed to be celibate.
I guess there is people out there that have had sex with the Pope and aren't super stoked on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I get you. Yeah, I'm following you.
He's actually in a feeberphile.
Well, the way I found out was I went up to Brisbane this weekend.
Yep.
Last week, and
Brisbane City.
Brisbane City. Yeah, very holy city.
Yeah, Brisangeles.
Brisangeles.
I was thinking of just other names for Brisbane the other day. Brisangeles was tickling me.
Yeah, I mean it works.
Yeah.
What about come to Brazil?
Brazil, yeah, that's good. That's really good.
When people are asking us to do live feed and bras.
Yeah.
Not enough have you. If more of you asked, like you were from Brazil, telling us to come to a live show at Good Chat or something.
Yeah,
you're all in our comments going, come to Brazil.
Yeah.
Then we'd probably do it.
We probably would.
We'd need at least 3 people.
We
need at least one person to show any interest.
If you can make your town or city's name into sort of a pun of another Bris Vegas style naming convention.
Yeah, not Disneyland, not Bris Vegas. You got to come up with
A new one. Yeah. Fuck, what was that?
Dunno.
No, it was alright.
What about?
I'll turn that off actually.
What about Brisbane? But it's like Lisbon.
All right, that's not bad.
So that one's
you
got to spell it, and even then, you got to have a sort of pretty good like knowledge of expos.
Yeah.
That's the only way I know about Lisbon. Was one of the expos after Brisbane, I think.
What's an what do you mean expo?
You know, Brisbane had Expo '88.
Was that like the
World Expo? And,
the only reference
and they fucking still going about
for
it. My
World
auntie.
Expos I have is that Simpsons episode.
Yeah. Well, the Stefan Sky Needle. Do you know that? That was part of the Brisbane Expo '88.
Right.
And then our famous local hairdresser bought it.
Stefan,
yeah, he bought the Sky Needle.
That's awesome.
So, you know, every now and then you sort of forget how insane Brisbane is.
What is an expo?
I think it's, you know, like of a time when, you know, it's sort of real pre-9/11 stuff.
Yeah.
Sort of all the end of history sort of stuff where it's like, well, we just get all, you know, people from countries all over the world come together and, you know, we show off shit and showcase a city maybe and...
So everyone comes and shows off like things from their country.
I think famously...
Didn't they like build big shit for it back in the day?
Yeah. I think so, like the Sky Needle.
There's a conspiracy. There's a conspiracy theory involving something that was built. I shouldn't have even said it because I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. It reeks
of one of your YouTube holes. This.
Yeah, it does.
But I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know, but I think they have dropped off since '88, put it that way, because you don't hear too much about World Expo.
That's the last one I've heard of.
Yeah. It's sort of, I guess, sort of like the Olympics now. People are like, they don't want to bid now. It's almost like a curse.
Well, yeah, because...
too expensive to put up a fucking Sky Needle. And
yeah, in this economy, there's no way you're getting a Sky... You wouldn't even get a Sky pin up, I reckon.
You're not wrong, mate. You're not bloody wrong.
No one wants to watch the Olympics anymore because the steroid Olympics are a thing. It's completely killed the Olympics.
That's gone off the boil. I haven't heard too much about that lately.
That's true, actually. I don't know when it was meant to be.
Yeah, he shone bright, that guy. Whoever was trying to get that going.
Yeah. Hopefully, he's still. It's still in the works.
Oh, we pray. It's still in the works.
Absolutely. Well, his claim was that he had a guy that was faster than Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you got that, that's not bad. That's a pretty good...
Did he have that, or theoretically we'll have a guy faster than Usain?
Well, I think he said that was like the selling point. He's like, watch this, we're going to have a guy that's fucking faster than this cunt because we pumped him up.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I'd only be watching it... I don't know if I want to watch this physically, but just sort of have a tally. You know, we should have a medals tally, but also like a tally of how many hearts have exploded for each country.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if you're going to be doing it,
I think if one person dies, then the whole thing blows up.
Of course.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah. If these cunts are serious, they'll be pushing it.
Yeah, that's actually a great point. You want to get as close to killing your athlete as possible. If you're truly redlining them, you know?
Yeah, it's sort of...
And they might not even have athletes. They might just have regular guys. That would be a better idea. They're like, we're doing the Olympics, but no one knows how to do any of the sports or have ever done any kind of athletics, but we're going to train them for 6 weeks on a steroid cycle, and then we put them out there.
That would honestly be a more fair Olympics, right? It's a draft system, a lottery draft. Yeah. You have no idea. You get called up for national service.
Yeah.
And it's and you don't know the sport, and it's from 15 to 40.
Yeah.
And it's just anyone from that country, and that you're testing. Well, I guess I can't remember my mean, mode, medium, range, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you'd do it in Maths B, and you'd use your graphics calculator, and it would, coincidentally, when you did this mean mode median range, the graph would come out like a needle.
Whoa.
Do you remember doing this one?
No, I wasn't in Mass B.
Yeah. Well, shout out to the 5% of... I did not want to do Maths B. My parents forced me. I struggled.
I physically couldn't.
I remember the fucking graphs that came out like a steroid needle, because we always talk about it like, fuck bro, it's like a needle. And that is how we'll do our everyman steroid Olympics.
Yeah, that's a great point.
And you don't know what's coming. I'd like that.
I think they should have put all the podcasters that did the boxing on steroids.
I mean, you'd wonder if they tested him, because you'd reckon a few of those sort of guys maybe could piss off. There's sort of, I mean, they take it so serious anyway.
No, I think at
it'd
that
be
level,
very much
steroids wouldn't even help. It's all too amateur.
Yeah,
but it would be sick if that was a part of the package. Just get the boys on the roids.
Yeah. Absolutely. I was so sorry. Back to the Pope. I was in Brisbane.
Okay.
Because I was seeing my parents. I had to get my teeth fixed. I was in the dentist.
I didn't even know they were sick.
Yeah, it's it, mate. Yeah, they're healed up. No, it's because you know about me, dude.
Yeah.
You know my shit.
You stay on that.
I stay on that fucking grind, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
24/7.
Yeah,
so much so that my dentist is like, what the fuck do you do to your teeth, mate? I'll grind through my fucking plate, bro. I'll grind through my mouth guard at night. So there was a lot of wear and tear anyway.
Yeah.
So I had to get them. Unfortunately, I didn't go the more expensive porcelain option, but I had to get them all like capped and filled. And
right, give us a look.
You can't really
it's
tell
seamless.
from the front.
Yeah.
It's like behind and in the molars. And
right.
stuff. So they look a bit more like...
A bit filled up. Right, because you'd hollowed them out.
Yeah.
Righto.
Yeah. Anyway, exciting. Great bit of visual podcasting there.
Absolutely.
Anyway, but I didn't have to have any needles or anything, but it was 5 hours in the chair.
Damn.
And that's a long time. Nah. And so it's like me moving my mouth. And lovely guy, this dentist. Really nice, sweet fella. Pretty funny. The dental assistant there, younger gal. And look, I was glad the TV was on, but I didn't really ever have a chance to talk to say maybe on hour 3, could we turn it off? The Today Show, because I started at 7 a.m.
Yeah, you're in the Sparrow fight.
And it is some sort of strange torture, like Clockwork Orange style, to watch Carlos go that hard for that long, because the show repeats every half hour.
How long does the show go for?
Like 2.5 hours.
You're probably the only person ever that's watched it start to finish.
And not a lot of difference.
Right.
From because it's going through the headlines and then back to a bit of...
I guess I've never thought of it. You must have to. It's like the news on the radio.
Yeah. Yeah, until you're catching everyone's, sleeping wake-ups.
Yeah.
So I heard a lot about the Pope.
You're filled in. You're up with the...
I heard the same 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 different times.
Let me hear it.
Well, Pope... Well, he's Pope Leo now, but he's Pope from Chicago, first American Pope, obviously.
Chicago.
But he spent like 30 years doing work with the poor and stuff in... I want to say one of those South American countries. Maybe that was one that start with an E.
Ecuador.
Yeah. So, and he speaks a lot of languages, and I think he's sort of making a point. Like he did the whole thing in Italian and then Spanish. And he hasn't really spoken in English yet, which I like.
Really?
But then I saw a little press interview today. Like he's in a mosh, and some American journalist was like, do you want to say anything to to America? And he's like, is there anything you want to say to them? He's like, many things. And we're like, sort of culture.
Oh, right, because is he a bit dirty on the
Trump
government?
Trump doing the AI photos of Trump saying he should be Pope. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
Like, who do you think would be a good Pope? He's like, probably me. It's like an actual Antichrist thing, you know, to like false prophet and God, like.
Yeah.
And I saw some like, some cardinal or something. They were asking him about it. He's like, it's very disrespectful to how you say make yourself an image of God in this Pope.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he said some like old Latin word. It was like, it wasn't Beelzebub, but it was like false prophet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, it's like, fuck, they're pissed
That's
about it,
sick.
dude. It's so sick.
Yeah, no, I heard some people in Paris got in trouble for doing something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
You
don't
never
want to
fuck around people's gods.
Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, I'm in the chair, mate. I'm watching all this. Carlos is, you know, fucking hamming it up about the American Pope, whatever.
Yep, yep.
Making himself laugh. And the dentist, friendly guy, he's getting some gags in.
Right,
The
yeah,
dental technician, she's laughing, mate.
She's,
They're all having a great time.
Audience.
I got fucking, you know, 5 cotton balls in my mouth, gagging to get in on these riffs.
Oh, I could have.
You
That's
guys are fucking eating shit.
that's a
I got
special
way
kind of
better
torture.
stuff, you know, like, American Pope. Yeah, well, probably the only Pope that's had a hot dog from Chicago. I'm like, fuck, come on, we can do better than this. We can do better than this. American Pope. And obviously now, you know, now we're trying to riff on it, and yeah, maybe the dentist does have better.
No,
gear than
I
me.
reckon
Yeah.
the dentist has fucking got us beat there,
Got
mate.
his beat.
Is he a woke pope?
He's pretty woke.
Because
I think-
popes have
'cause he-
politics, and they kind of ebb and flow. 'Cause
He's,
there was
I think he was
Nazi
the last
Pope.
guy's Pope Benedict. What was Benedict? Wasn't he the last one? The cool woke Pope.
he was the wokest pope.
Yeah, and I think this guy was an acolyte of his. So
Right, so they gave
the
him-
last
going
Pope
woke up.
got him in. Like similar,
Yeah,
same.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The pendulum isn't swung because there was a bit of
because I
pendulum
thought-
talk
because
about
I
the
thought,
pope.
yeah, because there wasn't when I first heard American Pope, because there was one that because you know they were doing the short odds, like the, you know, your sports bet.
Yeah, betting on the new pope fucking rules, dude.
That's got to go against so many.
Yeah.
So like fucking American Catholics that, you know, in the old days, Soprano style, that would have ran all the illegal bookies.
Yeah.
Even they would have struggled.
No,
to,
yeah, there's no way.
Christopher, what do you fucking mean you put a market on betting on a new purple? I'm so fucking mad. Chrissy. Oh, Tone, it's funny. Oh, it was good odds. Tone, he wanted Ratzinger at 200 to 1. It's easy money, baby. You don't know what goes on in a conclave, Chrissy.
No one knows how it works. Have you seen the
Chrissy.
Conclave movie?
No, but
That's a little peek behind the
I do want to see it.
religious curtain.
We do good in a conclave.
I reckon we'd kill it in a conclave.
We do so good in
I don't
a
even know
conclave.
what is it.
Well, people are laughing because this was like one of the shortest ones ever. It was like,
But that's what I was thinking. Wasn't there one that went for fucking ages?
sometimes they go for weeks. And someone was like, the conclave lasted a day and a half. The average life cycle of an elf bar vape.
Yeah.
Just being like, they're like, okay, fuck, let's get this done.
But what are they? It's a bunch of them.
So-
And everyone that's in there, are they all up for it? Or
Yeah, they're all the high cardinals.
Yeah,
Like,
but
look,
are they all in the running?
I guess technically, yeah. But
Right.
there's already like, I guess, a pool that they know. There was one. I mean, this would have been fucking dope. One of the there was another American one, bad one,
Right.
apparently, like very, very, you know,
Like a
old
more
school,
conservative
evil,
pope.
sort of
Yeah,
conservatism.
it's going to be like
that
being
the,
gay's bad
MAGA
again.
Americans wanted.
Yeah.
And you're like, ugh, yuck. But how about this? One of the other big ones that was a favorite. Obviously, plenty of just fucking Italians, you know, back to standard.
Yeah.
Same as it was for fucking 800 years, you know. Italian. But now this is who I wanted to get it.
Who?
Filipino Pope.
That's what I was going to ask. Apparently, this Filipino
And there was,
pope would have been
an
good.
African one that was up there as well.
African pope would have been
Filipino
sick. Black
pope.
pope. There's never been a black pope, has there?
No.
Get a black pope going.
Yeah, you would. Now that's another premise. Come on, Zack, take away the black pope rib.
But there hasn't been a Filipino pope either.
I know you ain't seen it. No, there hasn't been a Filipino pope. I think they've all been Italian, and then there was an Argentinian one, German one, the Nazi one.
The Pope Pius.
Yeah.
Or was that a different one? Pope
His
Pius
last
is the
name
one
was
that helped the
Ratzinger.
Nazis.
No, he was like in Hitler Youth, but I guess if you're German at that time, you all had to be.
Yeah.
He was the old school one that sort of him and the last one, the Argentinian one, they sort of had a thing going for a little bit, which had never been done before.
2 popes.
Yeah, he was really old, the German guy, and just sort of...
Can you not retire as pope?
No.
You have to die.
You have to die.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there was a Polish one, maybe.
Polish pope.
Polish pope.
How many Polacks does it take to be the pope?
How many Polish popes to get the God of light in here? The light of God in here. Okay, that's not bad. Fucking come on.
I want to. Yeah, I guess I need to watch that Conclave.
But anyway, the conclaves, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's all your boys, 100
Yep.
whatever they are. You're locked in. You're
Yeah.
locked in the Vatican.
Locked in.
You can't just go around the Vatican. I think there's like big rooms that you're only allowed in. There's no obviously no phones.
No phones.
Like they did it in the old days. No phones.
Yeah. That's been canon for years.
No outside contact. You can't get messages in or out.
No Uber Eats.
No Uber Eats.
They have Uber Eats in Vatican City, you reckon?
Oh yeah.
I know it.
Couple of pizzas.
Yeah. Plenty of that around.
Hell, dude. Yeah, I don't exactly know the food situation, but you'd love to be an Uber Eats driver that gets to. It's like just leave it at the chapel, mate.
Yeah.
Just drop it at the Sistine, mate.
Leave it at the enormous door.
Yeah. Yeah. You're locked in there.
Yeah, we're
There's
locked
a lot of because the reason I think we'd be good at it.
Yep.
Love hanging with our boys.
Boy time is sick.
Boy time. What's
Especially
even
if
more
they're all
fun
into the
when
same
you're locked
stuff.
in,
They're all
like sleepover with your boys.
Yeah.
That's fun.
They'd have heaps to talk about because they're all like Catholic guys. They all
And it's like all your boys that all live overseas.
yeah.
And
Everyone
when you get to catch up, it's like, fuck, this is
Yeah.
electric. What have you been up to over there, brother?
yeah. And they'll be like, oh, reciting scripture and
Oh my god,
dipping babies.
yeah. You're talking like instead of naming old footy players, you're like talking about old popes and cardinals.
They would
Yeah,
they?
yeah, of course.
It'd be a whole. It's like I guess it's like the oldest
Fucking-
team in the
You're
world.
sucking on communion wine and you go, okay, go. Top 3 prophets. Prophets, go. What were the... I was
Something
trying
like
to think
it's
of-
Muhammad and go, get out.
Yeah. I was trying to think of saints. That's what I meant saints. I was trying to think of saints.
Yeah.
You know, because apparently they're trying to get a new saint going at the moment.
They get new saints all the
Yeah.
time.
And this
I
one's
which I
going to
didn't know.
the saint of computer science. Or
Is
something.
it? Yeah, they're getting
Yeah.
wild with the saints, which I guess.
I like that.
Yeah.
Call in, phone in. Is there a patron saint of podcasters?
Whoa.
Let me have a look.
Who would it be? Do they have to be dead?
No.
You can be
No,
a
I think-
live saint.
Yeah, because I think that's how you get sainted in.
We have there's an Australian saint, isn't there?
Oh.
There's that lady.
Australian saints. This is going to send me that fucking TV show.
Oh, I started watching a good TV show too. I got to tell you about. It fucking rules.
Is it actually good or?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I'm,
old.
I'm just getting fucking footy. I'm getting so
yeah,
good
I
at
thought that's
saints.
what I was gonna say. You're gonna get some killer shit.
List of Christian Australian saints.
There was a lady that recently got sainted. I thought
Oh, there's Mary McKillop because that was a school near me.
Saint Margaret Mary. That's a lot
Oh,
of
St.
schools.
Mary's Cathedral. She's
There's probably a few Saint Marys.
Mary McKillop. Yep, she was near me. I don't know if she was near me, but
She's always close to you if you keep her in your heart.
Canada. Oh, I'd love to get canonized.
A Canadian. Canon. I thought you said Canada.
No.
Canadian Pope would be good.
Yeah.
I'm the poop.
getting canonized by a pope for fucking... Maybe we should become the patron saints of podcasts.
That's what I'm thinking. What do you got to do to be a saint? What's the...
You have to have
to
like
do-
2 miracles.
What?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Really?
Mm.
1 miracle's not enough.
Candidates for sainthood. So the...
That's fucking bullshit. You do 1 miracle, and they're
Okay,
like,
let me check how you become a saint.
yeah, before I start getting too fired up. Because if I
How
do 1
do
miracle, I deserve something.
Become a saint. Okay, thank you. AI overview. Yuck. Alright, I guess. Fucking Google shit now. Okay. Becoming a saint involves leading a heroically virtuous life, often demonstrating miracles after death, and being formally recognized by the Pope through canonization. The process begins with a person's death and is followed by investigations of their life. Okay, so after death, and then they're doing miracles. Oh my god. We should do a fucking detective show that's investigating for saints.
For saints, yeah. I was going to say I might, no matter how many miracles I do, if they start
Because
investigating.
they love shit like Pope's Exorcist and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you and me, and it's like a buddy cop film.
Yeah.
But we're just going to check up on these cunts that are trying to claim, you know. They're like, oh, my fucking statue started bleeding blood from the eyes.
Yeah.
This is a miracle.
Tasting
it. Okay, that's fucking Rosella, cunt.
Yeah, yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
And then we blow the statue away with that gun and go, next time, fucking
Fuckhead.
fucking splurge on Heinz at least, mate.
Yeah. Can't fool us.
Take your fucking white crow out of here. Virtuous life. Yeah, we get that. Posthumous miracles. For a blessed to be canonized as a saint, a second miracle attributed to their intercession after beatification. Okay.
God, it's all too much for me. I never was into the church.
I think the stakes for getting miracles, what is a miracle, may be getting lower.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say, what are they claiming as a miracle these days? 2,000 years on from the big ones.
Yeah, but anyway, we're in the conclave, right?
Okay, we're in the conclave.
So you're chilling with your boys.
Hell,
you're
chilling.
going through your favourite saints.
Yeah.
Talking about who's seen any miracles lately.
Yep.
Then this is where we would also come into it. Then we get to scheming.
Yes.
Then we get to backstabbing.
Yes.
Then we get to being like...
Then
it sort of becomes Survivor. Conniving.
Yep.
And we're going to like, fucking father whatever from, Lithuania. Like,
yeah, father
dude,
fuckhead from Cuntsville.
Dude, I reckon you're actually really in with a shot.
Yeah.
You should, I don't know, 3-ring and get a bit out there. And then you like lean over and you're like, he fucking thinks he's got a shot.
This
man.
fucking idiot thinks he's
Meanwhile,
actually got
all
a
we're
chance.
doing is working on Filipino Pope.
Yeah.
We're working on swag Pope.
Yeah,
We've got our fucking feeler slip-ons. We're doing karaoke with him. Like Filipino Pope, I'll fucking die for you, bro.
I would fucking die. Not only would I die for Filipino Pope, I would kill for Filipino Pope.
We're listening to him sing Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
And we're like, it's a fucking miracle, bro.
That is a fucking... Actually, the ability of Filipino people to sing is a miracle. So they're
It's a
all
miracle.
halfway
someone-
there to
I
fucking
saw someone say, like,
sainthood.
the most Roman Catholic American is still less Roman Catholic than the most atheist Filipino.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, this is a good one. This is the most recent miracle. This is AI, so I don't fully trust it, but most recent miracle attributed to a saint is a case of a Costa Rican woman named Valeria who recovered from a brain hemorrhage after praying for the intercession of Blessed Carlo Acutis. This miracle involved Valeria's mother, Liliana, praying and visiting Acutis' tomb. Valeria began breathing independently and was able to walk the next day.
So is she
Okay.
the saint, or is the person her mother prayed to?
Blessed Carlo Acutis.
Okay, and he was a priest or whatever that had recently passed away.
I'm trying to get to Carlo here because he just looks like a dude. Was an Italian teenager, primarily dedicated to his devotion of the Eucharist. Okay. Death from leukemia at age 15.
Damn.
Right. So then they're like, oh, this. So then
It's all very
you get to
grim
work
stuff.
on him. You get to work because you would start being like, I want to get this fucking kid. I want to be part of this boy sainthood.
Yeah.
So that's much to think about. All right, let me.
Thank
check.
you for the lesson in Catholicism.
No,
Huey.
that's okay.
As a godless pagan, I'm very
I'm not confirmed
ignorant.
though, so take this all with a grain of salt.
Damn.
I got baptized, but I didn't do the next.
I heard two young guys at a gig the other day being like, I'm fucking Christian as
Oh,
hell,
has that
man.
new Christian shit taken off with these open micers yet? Besides that old one of them.
Yeah,
I haven't
well,
seen him around in a while.
no, not him, but I saw two guys the other day being like, oh, I fucking went to church heaps, bro. I'm confirmed. But they were both like wogs, so it's like,
Yeah,
they were fucking
I guess
right
it's
into it.
making a comeback a bit. With that.
Yeah, I think being Christian is cool.
Yeah, sort of like being Christian, but okay, boo. AI overview. There is no patron. There's no officially recognized patron saint of podcasting.
Damn.
Boo,
Who-
boo.
Who will get it? It'll be Rogan. Rogan's got to be the patron saint
Yeah.
of podcasting.
Because he'll die, and then all these fucking people that didn't vaccinate their kids will pray to Rogan.
Of
and
course.
then they'll somehow miraculously have a turnaround.
Yeah, one or
and
two
be
will.
blessed on. Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, numbers game.
Yeah. Please.
He'll be up in the big fucking studio in the
Popolio, bless
Lucano.
the blessed Joe Rogan. Blessed Joe Rogan.
Bless you, Joe Rogan.
Blessed Joe Rogan, a beautiful, big meaty. He'd be
Strong.
dude, he'd be one of the most fucking jacked saints.
Well, that's a
bro.
good question. Who's
Good
the
luck
most
getting-
jacked?
Good luck
We
getting
need-
into the. Good luck to the other saints. Fucking dealing with Rogan in the octagon up in heaven.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Okay, Mother Teresa.
yeah.
Good luck.
Try and pass Rogan's guard.
Yeah.
Now what we really need is we need a jacked pope. Were any of the guys in the conclave jacked?
Well, the problem is I think the latest pope, he may be only 73 or something, and
Is that
He's
young?
young.
That's young for a pope.
So that he's
70's the new 40.
bro. Well, and people are like, he's a pup. He's just a kid.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking kid, bro.
He's just a baby.
He could be in here for fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it like that,
Do you know what would be
Maybe
cool?
Filipino pope was too young.
Do you know what would
He
be
looked
cool?
too swagged out.
To become pope and then get jacked.
Yeah.
Just go
People
in
would
as
be
like a
like,
regular
"Fuck."
guy and be like, fuck, the Holy Spirit is this.
Because I've seen some because I've seen some Catholics be like, oh, he's chosen to use this fucking stuff or whatever, Because it does sort of feel like a video game a little bit, the Roman Catholic stuff. Because it's obviously the most swagged out of
They're dripping
obviously
in-
of all the
dripping
Christian
in swag.
religions.
Yeah.
They got the best. They got the pimpest shit. They look swagged out.
Yeah.
They got all those ancient fucking,
Jewels.
Have you seen the fucking skull of Mary Magdalene?
No, is
They've
it
got her
tricked
down
out?
under this church. Dude, she looks like a fucking halo. They got her in like a gold. They got the skull and then this like astronaut mask and then like just this gold
Fuck yeah.
fucking thing.
They got a heap of gold. They love gold.
Oh, dude, it's all so good. That's kind of the best thing about going to Italy and all that shit.
Seeing all the swag.
All the churches, and they're so swagged out. Yeah, look at that shit they just got down in a catacomb or whatever.
Oh, damn, she's got like a golden shroud.
Yeah.
Is that really her skull?
Well, yes. Apparently. It's
Damn.
crazy stuff.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
I want to be fucking put
yeah.
in a gold astronaut suit when I die.
Absolutely, dude. That's what's going to happen to us when we
Yeah,
have the
we'll
patron
have
saints of
golden
podcasting.
microphones.
Yeah. God. If we could be podding forever
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
eternal afterlife.
absolutely. Well, someone.
You think some of our riffs are fucking burning out as it is, folks? Wait till we're doing it for eternity.
Yeah. There's no time limit.
Oh, that would be powerful.
But yeah, shout out to the new Pope.
Shout
Maybe-
out.
Maybe he'll die. Well, maybe the Filipino Pope needs to age a little bit anyway. By the sounds of it.
Yeah. Look, it's all there, It's just a taste of first grade, mate. You need a taste of first grade.
Yeah.
You got to lose a You lose a grand final to win one, mate. Always said that.
That's what it's all about.
Always said that. But yeah, shout out to them all.
Yeah, good game. Well played.
And shout out to the Conclave. I hope your scheming was good.
And if you need anyone to bit of entertainment next time, we're available. We won't fucking.
Yes.
We won't. If you do it all in Latin anyway, so we can't.
Yeah, we
spill
wouldn't
the beans.
fucking know. It would be so funny if they were like, we're changing the traditions. We've decided we're getting entertainment into the Conclave, like a fucking USO tour.
Well, I think they can technically do it.
Yeah.
Like if the Pope wanted, I think the Pope can change all those rules at a whim. That's why we need to get in the Filipino Pope's ear now.
Well, yeah. Well, sorry, I got distracted by the Mary Magdalene thing. But yeah, the Pope, he's rocking some new staff. Because it is kind of like a video game. Where like you get to Pope level, you get all the fucking swag.
You get all the legendary loot.
All the legendary loot.
Yeah.
You got
all the gold loot.
Shit down there. It's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah. You go down the bottom of the Vatican City.
Yeah.
And there's just fucking that sound from Fortnite when there's like a really good chest.
Yeah.
One of the blue chests.
Yeah.
Glowing.
Yeah. When the white smoke goes up, he hits the gritty or whatever they do. It's a victory royale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Well, the e-popes are coming. 50 years, they're all going to be e-popes. Wearing cat ears and fucking butt plugs and shit.
Yeah. The conclave will be all via streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be completely digital. I'll tell you about this show that I've been watching.
Yes.
It's like... It might be Australia's first reality TV show. Did you ever watch it? It's called Sylvania Waters.
No.
It fucking rules, dude. It's so fucking funny. It was shot in it came out in 92, but it was shot at the end of 91. So just as we were getting born. Well, you were born for a bit.
Yes.
But it was in, they're in Sydney, the south suburbs of Sydney. In some new development, and they're cashed up bogans.
Sick.
They live in a $1 million house in 91, so they're fucking rich as hell. And it's just this family, and they just screaming at each other. It fucking rules. The main
was it
woman,
on actual TV?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's so good.
That's early.
Yeah, absolutely.
For all reality TV.
Yeah. It rules. Go watch it, everyone. It's called Sylvania Waters.
Where did you even find this? YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, someone showed me it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It'll remind you so much of your childhood. It's fucking, it's kind of
spooky.
Yeah, it's a bit spooky. The main woman is actually a psychopath, and she's independently wealthy. So the whole family's rich. It's her, Nolene, her husband Laurie, which is my dad's name, which is kind of triggering.
Laurie's a
watching the
good
show.
name.
She's got 2 sons. One is 16. He narrates the thing. He still lives at home.
Do you think he's EP? He's executive producer.
He might be behind the scenes? Yeah.
He might if he realised that early, he probably fucking owns Australian television now.
Possibly, yeah. I think this only went for 21 episodes. This show.
Fuck, you'd kill for that sort of a run these days.
Absolutely, thinking about it. So they've got the 16-year-old son, and then her older son, and then the husband Laurie has one son as well, and then he's
Mixed
got a
family.
wife. Yeah, and they all argue. So the youngest, her oldest son doesn't like Laurie, the stepdad. But it's so good. He's like, she's allowed to be happy. It just took me a long time to come to terms with that, And the mum is an absolute psycho fucking bitch. It fucking rules. Her son has knocked up his missus, and they live in just a regular sort of fibro rental somewhere. And the mum goes to visit and hasn't seen the house yet, and she's talking about it afterwards. She's crying as if he's living in the fucking in the gutter. It's so good. They're those typical cashed up cunts that are you just gotta work. I came from nothing.
Yeah.
I came from absolutely nothing. We just worked. We worked for everything we've got. No one gave us a handout. It's well, why do you keep bringing it up? I believed you the first time.
Yeah.
But you keep fucking saying it. All right.
Yeah. Fuck. I went down just a classic like Twitter hole, just into the comments and then getting obsessed with the guy and just going into the thread. And he's this boomer goes, someone like having a dig about boomers not being able. Oh, it was like boomers always want to like print their boarding pass and want to boomers always want to like wait in a line in a busy hotel to be like, I'm checking out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm leaving. It's like, okay. But then this boomer just was in the comments and was like, not all of us boomers are like this, and you'd be right to remember that we invented every bit of technology that you all use today. Like you invented every bit of technology.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. And
Thank
then
'em.
someone's like, I don't know if you did that, mate. And you also, you got all these like benefits. And he's like, I lived in a fucking, my family, the classic. We ate, they love being like, we lived off beans. For
Yeah,
5
they love
years.
that
It's
shit.
like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
all these people they did in this show was just like, just kept going to work, and then like made a lot of money in the fucking 80s in Australia. Like I'm pretty sure everyone was fucking making bank. It's like
Going to work does help.
yeah, she has this good line where she's like, I keep telling him like you've just got to go to work. You can't get caught up on little things like pets and animals. You just got to go to work. What are you
Fucking
talking
days
about?
hours of the day you gotta go to work. All right, I'm going back to my 9 to 5 again. It's midnight. Gotta go to work. That's what Mum said. Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah, it's
awesome.
really good. I'm only a couple episodes in, but I highly recommend because it's so like they've got great accents. It's like that older sort of Australian accent. It's actually they speak like the accent everyone associates with Queenslanders. They say "pule" and stuff like that. But she's a Kiwi. The mum's a Kiwi, but you can't really hear that too much. And the rest of them are just real Aussie. It's a great watch.
Yeah, it sounds exhilarating.
Yeah, she's like super racist, but in like that just like old sort of white lady sort of racist way where it's like she's not even thinking about all the racist shit. It just like spews out of her.
Well,
she's not even making a point of it. She just says it.
speaking of old school racism, bit of exciting South African Afrikaans news.
Oh, what's happened?
Well, you know how Trump is like booting everyone out.
Oh, I did see something about this.
And now the Boer
Oh my God.
Afrikaans people
Trump.
they've got they're like emergency refugee status.
Yeah.
And so now you
Going
just,
to
like,
America.
and my God, man, and they're all in the fucking airport and they got like 100 suitcases and all the those big Afrikaans boys, they're all so fucking fat and huge.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
been like, geez, there's pretty well-fed refugees in here. All these like suitcases. It's like, my God, man, we had to flee so much persecution.
Got
bro.
out just in time.
We got that, man.
We
Oh my
got there
God.
just in time, bro. Luckily, Trump.
Thank you so much to America, man.
So nasty.
It's such a land of opportunity, man. Can you imagine? I'm imagining the face-offs of like, the real big fat Americans, and then like just those big chunks of Afrikaner,
Yeah.
legs of ham sort of blokes, like just
I mean,
in
they
an
cut from
island
the same
Walmart,
cloth.
just like dead-eyeing each other at,
Yeah.
all-you-can-eat restaurants and shit.
Yeah.
You think you can eat as many ribs as me, boy? I was raised on the
Not a chance.
I was raised on the Harvard, my boy. I
can't.
sucked biltong before I had teeth, my boy.
I sucked balls before my teeth grew, bro. You can't keep up with me, bro. You're fucked.
I would have air dried.
Eardrad.
I would have air dried Springbok biltong as my sucker as a child.
What do you
We
call
could
it?
not
A
afford-
pacifier? We call it a sucker. A sucker.
We could not afford pacifiers. We were so persecuted. My mother had to give me an ivory carved pacifier
Especially carved for my mouth.
for my huge baby mouth.
My mouth is so huge, bro.
No one had seen a baby's mouth this big.
I had swallowed 3 dummies before my mum got one. Specifically carved.
She'd say,
out of ivory.
Jans van de Westhuizen, spit that ivory dummy out of your mouth right now. You greedy boy.
You greedy boy, stop it.
You are a glut.
Yeah, you are glut.
You are a glut, Jan de Westhuizen.
Yeah.
Skalk van Burger. Get that Springbok
Dus
tail
Bon Vissa, you get that thing out your mouth right now.
right now. Put it down. I would go out. I would be such a big hungry boy.
Oh, so big, so hungry.
And we're right there, the big five, they're all there.
Big five.
I'd go, Ma'am. And she'd go, what are you doing, Yondel? Yondel, what are you doing out there? And I would be running around, and I would catch it, and I would bite the ass of a zebra. I'd be so hungry.
Bite its ass.
I'd
It's
just
awesome.
bite its better ass.
Bro, I was living off rhinoceros biltong before you could even walk, bro.
We would be eating animals that would shrivel your dick. They were so endangered. Right?
Bro, don't tell anyone, but we were eating every white rhino we could find.
It's the other white meat, bro.
It's so nice.
It's so nice.
But you have to
bro.
keep it quiet, bro,
It's-
because there's not many around no more.
If you think a Wagyu is a nice marble,
Or the marble
the marble
of a white rhino.
on the right rhino,
But you have to keep it so quiet.
the fillet under the fillet under the horn, bro. Oh my god, man.
The horn cut is so nice.
The horn
I
cut,
used
bro.
to suck the bottom of the
Oh.
horn before we sent it to China.
Oh my
That was
god,
my
man.
job and my papa's
have-
farm.
You have not had,
You had
bruh.
to suck the meat off the bottom of the horn.
bro, as a bub, as a little bub, bro. My favorite meal, bone marrow white rhino horn, bro. The bone marrow in a white rhino horn, bro. It's a fucking delicacy.
It's so
bro.
nice.
It's so good, man. I used to spread it on my toast in the
On
morning.
my toast. When I was a bub. Bub.
Yeah, bro. With a little jacaranda jam and with the white rhino bone marrow.
I got to go back
Oh
to
my
the
God,
Safa
man.
shop. I haven't been to get some biltong for a while.
Yeah, bro. Well,
Well, it's in my head the whole time, and I just look around at all the brands and say, they got great brand names over there.
I was a bit worried after my dentist because my
Yes.
teeth are so much bigger.
After seeing the teeth man,
Because my he's in a hut.
I had to
He's
go
in
to
a
the
hut.
I had to go to the teeth man, bro.
He's the teeth
fucked.
man, my bro. He's the magic man. The witch teeth doctor, bro. He's fucking hectic, bro. Anyway, my teeth are so much bigger now, and I was a bit worried. In my mouth, it's very different.
Very different feeling.
And so I was a bit worried about all my accents.
Oh,
Yeah. So I don't know.
it sounds nice.
It still sounds nice, bro.
Bro, you've not,
I'm a little worried, bro. But that's it, bro. That's about being South African. You got to adapt, man.
you got to.
Because this is a hard country.
It's a
bro.
hard country to
This is a
survive.
hard country, bro.
You can't survive.
Only
if
the
you're not
hardest
hard.
ones stay.
You have to
So that's
be
why we're moving to America.
You have to be so hard.
You have to be so hard. Because we have to move, bro. Because, I can't say why we have to move.
I can't say it, bro, but it's because of the blacks.
Yeah. And unfortunately, there's too many of us in Perth now. We have to go to America.
Yeah, I guess Perth is topped out.
The mining boom is done, so we're not going to Perth anymore.
Yeah.
We're going to a country with a booming economy right now. With an economy that's only on the up. Bro.
They'll fit right in. They'll love it over there.
Oh my, yeah, it's actually sickening.
It's actually very similar.
It's
Big,
like-
big bones.
It's like just
big
if you,
guns.
yeah, if you didn't think like American Republicans could find a way to get more right wing,
Yeah.
just insert
Insert some
the
Saffers.
first generation of American Afrikaans senators.
Yeah.
Wait till they start fucking chipping in.
Yeah.
Remember, yeah, congressman from, yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to think of what Kansas. Yeah, congressman from Kansas, Skalk van der Westhuizen. Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah, everyone can imagine what it'd be like.
You go. You know what we're getting to.
You
We've done it for about 20 minutes. You know what.
Yeah, you get
You know
it.
where we're going. But yeah, it's exciting stuff.
That is good stuff, mate. I reckon that's about a fucking episode, brother.
Oh, mate, what a treat.
Absolutely. What have you got going on?
Come down to Cooper's, couple of shows
Mhm.
coming up. Yeah, like we were saying the other day, road show. We both got a bit of road show coming up.
Yep.
I'll
be in Brisbane next week at the Good Chat Comedy Club.
Beautiful.
And a few other places maybe, but mainly coming down to Good Chat. And then I'll be in Cairns on Monday if there's any Cairns mans in the audience or Cairns ladies.
Ooh.
Hit me up to come to the comedy show.
Beautiful.
Other than that, thank you for listening, everybody. Stay hoard.
Stay tight.
Keep it very quiet.
Keep your head on a swivel.
And until next week.
Keep 'em up there.